Hey everybody, hi again. This is Caroline at Create Your Future. I am a coach here, available for one-on-one coaching and available for one-on-one hypnotherapy session. Everything that you need to know is in the link below, and you can click. That will take you to our website where you can purchase the affirmation tracks, $25 each, all kind of wonderful topic. Hypnotherapy tracks pre-recorded on sale, 50% off with the coupon code SAVE50, SAVE50. You know the song. And what else? The coaching, regular coaching or hypnotherapy, which comes, and I really, please hear me out because it's important. We need to have one session first. There's no way I can, out of the blue, just make a good script for you. I need to know what you need. I need to know what you want. I need to know what your blocks are, where you stand, what's going on with you. So we need to talk at least one time before I write out the script for you, okay? And also we have the link for the free course, great course that Amanda wrote. It is how to identify your blocks and manifest anything fast. Beautiful. All right, today the question from the subscriber is, SP, specific person. SP, when SP is drunk, is very romantic. We have the best conversation. We talk about, he talks about his fantasies. He's loving. And then the conversation are the absolute opposite when he is sober. So, she says, how do I believe this person? How do I believe this person? How do I know that he means what he promises? So I guess when he's drunk and he's being all romantic and lovey-dovey, he makes her promises, and then no more when he's sober. Yeah, that's, I can see why that frustrates you, and we need to fix that. And how do we fix it? We don't fix him, we fix you. We talk about you, So what's going on here? Well, okay, that you have an assumption now, and you have a belief. The belief is what you see. Specific person is only loving and romantic when he's drunk. What does it say about you? What belief might you have behind this? That you're not good enough, that you're not lovable if the person is sober? Could be it. And how do I believe this person? Well, you don't believe this person. Hear me out. You don't need to believe his fantasies, or when he's sober and he's not being loving. You don't need to believe anything, because he's empty and meaningless. I know it's a hard concept to grasp, but you assign the meaning. Remember, you assign the meaning. He's a projection from your consciousness, and he's you pushed out. So right now, your assumptions of him and your belief is that exactly what you just described, that this man is loving you when he's drunk, and I don't know, he's ignoring you, or he's just not romantic whatsoever. He's just being a regular friend when he's sober. I'm not exactly sure. You didn't explain that, how he is when he's sober, but maybe the situation is that he sees you as just a regular friend, and you're nothing more than anyone else around, and you only get the declaration of love when he's drunk. Now, if that's what you see, that's the assumption that you have of him right now. So remember, it's just an assumption. And you've seen it maybe several times. Well, you say every time he's drunk, so you've seen it more than once. Therefore, now it's become a belief. That's your belief, yeah? He's only loving and romantic when he's drunk. So, do you need to believe what he says when he's drunk, or do you need to believe what he says when he's sober? You don't need to do any of it, none of it. What you need to do is to turn the spotlight back on you and look at you and your beliefs and change them. You recreate that story. You recreate his behavior. You recreate his character. You actually are going to write down the best version of him. So what's the best version of him? Well, maybe first of all, he doesn't drink that much anymore, or he's sober all the time. That could be one. It's an example. I'm not judging anyone here, but whatever suits you. And second, you can say, well, when he's sober, because that would be his normal state, at all times, he's madly crazy in love with me. He tells me all the time, and that's why we are in a exclusive, committed, long-lasting, stable, loving relationship. That's what you need. That's how you recreate it. You need to say that. And then that you're good enough, that you because why? Because you're amazing. You deserve more, and you get more because you know your worth. And your worth is that people can love you even when they're sober, especially when they're sober, only when they're sober. I mean, because I'm sure you don't want to be married to someone who's drunk 24/7, I assume. Let's see. How do I believe this person, and how do I know he means what he promises? You get to choose what he promises. That's what you do, because you assign his role. So you decide, what he's going to say. Remember this amazing concept of thoughts transmission? You put in people's mind what they need to say, what they think, and then they in turn think it's their own idea, but it's really you implementing that in them. And we can do this. Neville Goddard explains thought transmission very well in his books. You just have to remember that you are not at the mercy of your specific person, words and behaviors and state, whether he's drunk or sober, because he is a projection from your consciousness. I know I say it every time, but that's what it is. He's you pushed out. So now you recreate him differently. You assign him a new role. Just like in a movie, all the characters have a role, and they can change. They can, he can stop drinking. He can realize that he loves you all the time. So what can you say that maybe will allow you to believe in your new story? You can create, like I say, steps to it. So for instance, here you would say, maybe if you want something like, he's extremely shy. He was extremely shy. He's not shy anymore. He was extremely shy, and it was very hard for him to express his feelings. So it's only when he was drunk that he had the courage to express his love to me and make the promises that he did, because I know that's what he wants. He wants a relationship with me just as much as I want a relationship with him. We want to be married. We have already said that over the phone. He speaks about it every time he's drunk, or he spoke about this every time he was drunk. But now he quit drinking, he's sober, he's got very healthy habits, and he's over his shyness. He's not shy anymore. So he tells me all those things, even when he's sober. I mean, he's sober all the time, so he tells me all the time. You see, that type of rampage. You switch the energy around, and rampages on such topics work beautifully. I really love them, and it helps, recreate a story. Let's see what else you say. Oh, I think after drinking, the person forgets everything. Well, here we go. You think, then, that's what you think. And a thought is just a thought, and a belief is created from, thoughts that you continuously repeat to yourself. So now you say, I believe that he only calls me when he's drunk. Change that belief, because a belief is nothing else but a creation from your from you, with your thoughts, with your assumptions. Could be a unconscious belief, but now you express it. You wrote it. I think that after drinking, the person forgets everything, and I believe that he only calls me when he's drunk. So you said the verb think, and you said the verb believe. Okay, think and believe. Well, think the opposite until you believe the opposite. And you can do it because you recreate your story, right? And you said, and then I feel forgotten. I am waiting for him to fulfill his promises. And I don't understand because I affirm for the opposite. Okay, yeah, you affirm for the opposite. Wait, oh, please continue. But you still need to look at something else. It might be, realizing that you do have those beliefs about him and the drinking and what the drinking is doing to him versus being sober. And so those beliefs are dominant. So that's where you might want to tackle the subject, right? And affirming is good. Of course it's good. I want you to affirm. But try to do the rampages, the storytelling out loud, because that may help you switch it and use, like I did earlier, the past tense, like blah, 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 not blah, blah, blah. He used to drink a lot, and he used to call me only when he was drunk. I'm so glad, I'm so happy and grateful. I'm so relieved that now he's sober all the time. I'm so relieved that now he has healthy habits. I'm so relieved that now we have this beautiful, harmonious, loving relationship where I am claimed as his girlfriend or wife. And I'm so happy that he's over his he's over the alcohol. He doesn't want it anymore. And I'm so happy and relieved that now he can speak freely sober. I love this new version of him. I just love it. Speak like that. That's what I would do. All right, wonderful. I intend that it helped, and I love you guys. Please, thank you for sharing, subscribing, thumbs up, and continue to keep the questions coming. I really enjoy them, and I intend that they help you guys. Bye.